Alright guys, we got the patch notes for 1.1. Huge nerfs for everybody. Let's get into it. So here it looks like they're nerfing the Hammer of the Ancients build. No more huge big crits from that build. We'll see what happens. So in general, they nerfed the ability to teleport into boss encounters. So that might affect some carries. We'll see. So in this part, they made sure all the altars of Lilith are account wide, map discovery is account wide, whispers give out more rewards. Very nice changes here. So here they made it to where power leveling is going to be a lot harder. They nerfed the experience gain from just standing at the front of a dungeon and letting your friends carry you. So there's that. So they've also nerfed aspect of disobedience. The armor is reduced, and they've also nerfed aspect of retribution. The damage to stun is reduced. They made it to where the HP scaling of monsters have gone up 15% per player in your party. So it was 85, now it's 100, so it's going to be a little bit harder while you're grouping. Here they are saying that the core stat bonus on weapons have been overperforming, so they nerfed them all. Strength, Dex, Intel, Willpower, all got nerfed by 25%. So critical strike damage has been reduced by 17%. Lightning critical strike damage reduced by 17%. Critical strike damage with bone, earth, imbued, and werewolf skills reduced by 17%. And all vulnerable damage has been reduced by 40%. Here, cooldown reduction inherent on all fans reduced by 35%. Critical strike damage on swords reduced by 50%. Vulnerable damage on crossbows reduced by 65%. Damage to crowd controlled enemies decreased by 30%. Huge nerf. Damage to frozen enemies increased by 20%. There you go, Sorks. There's something. Okay, at this part, it looks like they're buffing all the offensive affixes and nerfing all the defensive affixes. As you can see, everything is increased offensively by 25%. Some of them are 33%. And then when we get down to the armor, reduced by 25. Total armor while on werewolf, reduced by 25. Total armor while on werebear, reduced by 25. Damage reduction from close enemies, reduced by 20. Damage reduction from distant enemies, reduced by 20. Damage reduction from enemies that are bleeding, reduced by 25. Damage reduction from enemies that are burning, reduced by 25. Damage reduction from enemies that are poisoned, reduced by 25. Damage reduction from enemies that are affected by shadow over time, reduced by 25. Damage reduction while fortified, reduced by 25. That's a huge nerf. But we're going to be hitting harder, so that's a good thing, right? We'll see. So it looks like we've all taken a huge nerf. But let's look at the glass half full. They also nerfed the monsters. They reduced their level. So maybe it'll work out. But as always, like, share, and subscribe if you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one.